Everybody, welcome to the weedcap. Come on in, we've been burning, got us so high. We soaring, you were listening to Caleb and Lauren. All them other shows stayed up, they boring, just ignore them. All you really need is weedcap radio. If you ain't know, now you know. Raving lunatics repping Baltimore. This that weedcap radio.
Oh,
Stop touching my mic.
Welcome back to Weedcap Radio. Well, I have to touch your mic.
Don't.
I have to touch it or else you won't do it correctly.
I'll do it right every time. Don't touch it.
You don't do a single thing right when it comes to the
so
the technical side of this podcast.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
I come every time. I come prepared.
Okay, well, let's tell the people at home that every time I sit down and I have to fiddle with the audio stuff, I go, hey, can we do a audio check? And
You've already done it.
And then you sit down at the table and you turn into fucking Helen Keller and you're just mute and deaf and you can't respond to anything I'm saying. Or I go, hey, I need like a 10-second audio sample. And you go, I've never talked for 10 seconds in my life.
You're right. I have nothing to say.
Right. So I go, maybe you can read something off your phone. And you go, Mary Magdalene was the person for the virgin
That's not
birth.
good. I'm a real good reader.
Yeah, but you not in front of a microphone apparently because you can never fucking do it.
Stage fright.
Guys, I'm your host, Caleb. With me, as always, my deaf and mute fiance, Lauren. And we're here. We're doing a makeup show. We were a little under the weather. We promised you guys if we sounded a little nasally, that's why. We were attacked by some sort of bioweapon.
Fuck you.
Some sort of...
Not the hantavirus.
Not the hantavirus. Some sort of, I can only assume, Israeli bioweapon has been released and it infected us. We had some sort of cold, some sort of flu, something... And we're on the tail end of it, and we're healing ourselves through the power of Diet Coke, and Lauren's having a dirty do.
I wish that Mountain Dew would sponsor me. I stand by the dirty do.
You're not extreme enough for Mountain Dew.
Of course not.
That's fucking, let's get that right out of the way.
Also, I only like the dirty one in Code Red. I don't even like regular Mountain Dew.
You are so not extreme.
No.
You couldn't be. Mountain Dew sponsors sick, extreme people like myself.
I wanted them to sponsor the fucking podcast.
They would never sponsor this podcast because what they would say is we've got one super extreme dude.
Fuck you.
And then we've got a woman who can't read.
I can.
A woman who can't speak into a microphone. How is she going to do any sort of ad read for us? She's not extreme at all.
I would do it.
And then we have this guy whose favorite band is Limp Bizkit, who's incredibly sick all the time. He's... a little twisted. Yeah. Little, a guy who just wants to break stuff sometimes. And they go, that's our guy. If he does a solo podcast, us at Pepsi Corp, Mountain Dew will sponsor him because he's so extreme. But.
And what would your solo podcast be about? What would it be called?
It'd be called Extreme with Caleb. And it would be about new metal, saggy denim. Okay. We're sagging our denim over here on Extreme with Caleb. Okay. Skateboarding,
right?
Particularly not street skateboarding that those pussies do. This is vert skateboarding. I'm Bob Burnquist, pretty much. Bucky Lasik, hometown boy. Okay, Charm City boy. It would be about skateboarding, denim, new metal, and also, just being an overall sick guy, just an extreme guy, the kind of guy who lives life at a level that other people can't comprehend. Like if I go to the store, it's extreme.
Right. What about when we go to the store together? I'm
extreme.
Okay.
When we go to the store together, I'm living in an extreme way.
How though? When we're both doing the same thing.
It's kind of, it's subtle. I'm extreme in extremely subtle ways. Like,
got it.
Like I might drift a cart around a corner. So extreme.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I might stand up on the cart and ride it to the car.
Whoa.
Extreme. Okay. It's things you would never dream of doing. I couldn't even
imagine doing.
You wouldn't dream of doing them.
I'm deaf and blind, so how could I even see the cart?
That's exactly right. You're not even aware I'm doing these things.
Maybe that's why. You know what? I've never seen you do that, so that makes a lot of sense because I can't.
You're not paying attention.
Can't see.
The people at Pepsi Corp, paying attention. I'm on their radar.
Well, you're about to be.
I'm pretty fucking close.
But you better get on that dirty Mountain Dew.
You know who else lived pretty extreme?
Tony Hawk.
Yes.
But he's still alive.
That's not who I was going to say, but yes, he lived, Boom Boom Huck Jam.
He's still living though.
Yeah, and he was living so extreme that he had his own when the Boom Boom Huck Jam was going on.
What is that? What are you saying? Boom Boom Huck Jam. What's that?
See, you don't even know. That's how
Is
unextreme.
it a skateboard thing?
It was a competition. It was really a celebration of being extreme. Sure, people were skateboarding, but really it was put together to get a line of toys together for a Mighty Kids meal in McDonald's in 2004. Do you remember the Mighty Kids meal? Mm-hmm. It was for, you there was a period of time where you go, I'm not having a fucking Happy Meal. I'm an adult.
The Mighty Kids meal, I don't even think it was any different than the regular kids meal, was it? Was there more portions?
See, you don't get it.
I didn't go to McDonald's. I was not allowed to eat fast food.
It was a Happy Meal, but extreme.
Okay, so there you go. Your extremeness started at a young age when you were introduced to the Mighty Kids meal.
To the Mighty Kids meal. Tony Hawk had his own line of toys for the Mighty Kids meal, and it was very influential on the extreme man that I ended up becoming.
Right.
If that makes sense
It
to you.
throttled you into the extreme hood that you're on right now.
I'm throbbing with extremity. I'm pulsing with extremeness. A lot of people don't understand that. I can feel my heartbeat in how extreme I am. You know what I mean? I'm so extreme. I'm leaking extremity.
Right.
Okay.
All over this place.
It's all over.
I'm constantly cleaning up extreme.
I'm dripping with extremity right now. It's pre-extremity.
Right.
It's not the full extreme, but I'm just in a constant state of
pre-extreme.
It's a deluge of extremity going on around here. And that's what everybody needs to understand. Okay. Number one. But who I was going to say lived very extreme, Motley Crue. You know the band?
Okay, yeah.
Girls, those guys.
Sure.
I read a story this week. They were living so extreme. They were getting so much strange in the 80s.
Pussy, yeah.
Strange pussy, yeah.
Right.
That's
bring that back. Bring strange back. No, but not like fucking, well, fuck whoever you want, but bring the term strange back.
Strange needs.
I want to hear that.
I agree. There's two phrases that need to be brought back into the pop culture lexicon. It's strange, referencing pussy.
Or dick. Let's be open-minded.
Or dick. Okay.
Just
I prefer.
whoever's strange.
Okay. Second one, to describe pussy, trim.
Trim.
Go out and get some trim, get some strange,
Oh, sure.
So those two things need to come back. But Motley Crue was getting so much trim, if you will, that they were they all had girlfriends, and I don't understand that, but they were
cheating on them.
Oh, day and night. I mean,
my God,
these people
degenerates.
Motley Crue was having sex as if it was a daytime job, and then like playing music was a hobby.
Wow.
These guys were getting just so much fucking trim. They would have to, after a night in the studio, they weren't
actually in the studio.
No, they were. They were actually really
used air quotes. So I was confused.
Well, they were really committed to making music in the sense that they would have women come by every hour to the studio to fuck while they were making the music, but they were getting so much pussy. They would go, all right, I got to go out. They would tell their girlfriends, I got to go out to, the studio, try to provide this life for us. They would stay there all night doing drugs and having sex. And then in the morning, they would go get breakfast burritos from a place on Sunset Boulevard in Los Angeles. Now,
what the fuck does that have anything to do with anything else?
I'm so glad you asked, because they weren't eating these breakfast burritos. There was no shower in their studio. They would get a breakfast burrito and fuck it and stick their dick in it so that when they went home, their dicks wouldn't smell like vagina. Now, this is a well-documented story. They've all talked about it. But that begs the question to me is if I was in Motley Crue, okay, and I came home and you clearly had already had suspicion that I was cheating on you because
otherwise you wouldn't have to fuck a burrito. Yeah.
Right. And I come home and instead of my dick smelling like vagina, it smells like, sausage, peppers, and onions. Wouldn't that be just a bit more alarming? You would go, hey, pussy's not doing it for him anymore. He's fucking food.
Now.
Keep him away from a deli. This guy is a walking health violation. And the craziest part is, so they would get 3 breakfast burritos.
Yeah.
And then they would have to get an El Grande for Tommy Lee. They would have to get the breakfast burrito that was meant for like an office.
Right.
So he could stick his dick in it. Because one thing you don't want, and look, I've never done this. I've never stuck my dick in any sort of food. I
was gonna say
I've never stuck my dick in a burrito. And
okay.
I think that what you really don't want is a dick that smells half like pussy.
And half like burrito.
Like the tip smells like peppers and onions, and you get down by the base and it's like, strange.
This is fishy. Did you have a fish taco?
And it's... Did you have a Baja breakfast?
What the fuck do they serve you fish for breakfast,
a little Baja breakfast down there on Sunset? What you don't want is a base smelling of...
The balls, too.
And if they're doing it right.
Why couldn't they... Okay, why couldn't they just rub it on? Why did they have to fuck it?
Well, I think because you want to... Look, if you're going to do it, you want to ensure maximum coverage. You don't want to take peppers in it. Also, it's just more convenient. Take it as a guy who owns and operates...
They probably bite the tip off and then fuck it, or what?
Yeah, you would have to.
So you get a little burrito.
As a guy who owns and operates a penis... It would be so much easier if you want your dick to smell like something, to stick it in than to take the thing and rub it around.
Because then your hands smell like it too.
Exactly. See, now you're thinking like a guy who's getting so much trim and so much strange that you might have to stick your dick in some food.
My question to that is, your girlfriend's okay with your dick smelling like a burrito, but your hands and the rest of you smell what? Like sweat or...
Well, here's the thing. Is that these guys were fucking sometimes 4 to 5 women per night. Mm-hmm. They would just have people who would go out and bring them girls, and then they would fuck them, and then they would leave. The girls who fucked Tommy Lee, they would leave in a wheelchair.
Right.
And so the thing is that they weren't pleasuring these women. These weren't.
No, I know. The women were pleasuring them.
These were masturbatory aids.
Right.
So the hands and the mouth and all that's not going to smell like strange.
If you came home and just your dick smelled like a burrito, but your hand smelled metallic like they do sometimes when you play guitar or
bass guitar,
whatever.
When I'm slapping my flat wounds.
There's more to eating. How the fuck do you eat a burrito and just your dick smells like sausage and onions? Do you understand what I'm saying? Did you eat it with your dick?
Well, no.
I would still be suspicious.
You say, hey, I washed my hands. I washed my mouth region. I wasn't going to wash my dick in a sink. Also, that begs the question, why couldn't they wash their dicks in a sink?
Right.
I've washed my dick in plenty of sinks.
A whore's bath.
I've washed my dick in a sink literally at your parents' house.
I know.
When we had sex the night before, and in the morning I go, she's probably going to suck it to wake me up. That's how I like to be awoken. I call it Caleb's alarm clock. So I would wake up early and I would go in and I would just splash it.
Right.
Maybe if I'm feeling really adventurous, take the sink plunger and put it up and then just kind of teabag the water.
Oh, okay.
Nice little warm water bath. Use your dad's hand towels to pat myself dry and then go back to bed, get sucked off.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Right.
You know? So.
Wow.
So that's
I'm confused by the whole situation, but.
Because you're not extreme.
It's because I don't have a dick.
And that's prerequisite. You never meet an extreme woman. There's no such thing. It doesn't exist as an oxymoron.
Okay.
There's no such thing as an extreme woman. Name me one.
I'm pretty sure
maybe Rosa Parks.
Yeah, she was pretty extreme.
Rosa Parks might have been the only extreme woman in the history of women.
She was pretty extreme.
And her extremity was in her politeness, where she wasn't... She didn't take a stand in the sense where she stood up and said, I'm going to fuck you guys up.
She said that.
She was so extreme. She said, no, I don't want to do that.
What about Amelia Earhart or whatever her name is?
Not extreme because she crashed.
Because we don't know what happened to her.
Well, we know what happened. She flew a plane like she drove a car.
Everybody thinks that stone crabs ate her.
Yeah. I mean, take your pick. A scavenger definitely ate her.
Coconut crabs, not stone crabs. Have you ever seen a coconut crab?
No, I haven't.
Fucking scariest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
It's a huge crab.
Okay, fair enough.
It would kill you.
The scariest thing I've ever seen in my life is Danny DeVito as the Penguin in the Batman movie, but I could see how that would be a front runner. There's not extreme. Name 3 women and I'll tell you if they're extreme.
I can't. That's the worst part.
Right. It's
Danica Patrick.
It's like we're sitting down to do a fucking sound test. Now, Danica Patrick is actually... She's a pretty fucking extreme woman because not only take it from a guy who watches the truck, Xfinity, or O'Reilly's and Cup Series races every single weekend. That's how knee deep in NASCAR I am. I do NASCAR fantasy. I'm on forums with guys who talk NASCAR. I race in online NASCAR leagues. Okay.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, NASCAR all weekend.
Danica Patrick, don't sound so happy. and the longest race of the year is coming up this Sunday. I can't wait. The Coca-Cola 600. I'm going to sit down in front of the couch for 7, maybe 8 hours and just take in some NASCAR. Danica Patrick was extreme, not because she was an Indy and NASCAR driver.
Right.
She was extreme because of how much she wrecked, which was every race. Seemingly every single race Danica Patrick wrecked. A lot of people don't know that. Is that not only was she getting into the cars to race them, but she was a rolling chicane, as they call it.
I don't know what that means.
A chicane is something that that you bump your tires over, or keeps you from going. It's like a track limit thing.
Is it similar to chagrin?
No, much to her chagrin, she was a chicane. A lot of people don't know that. So Danica Patrick, kind of extreme.
You're not counting Rosa Parks because that was your...
Yeah, so Rosa Parks, extreme as hell.
Right.
I mean, like so extreme.
Right.
Danica Patrick, extreme, but for the wrong reasons.
Sure. I don't know this woman's name.
Okay.
But the first woman to get an abortion, extreme.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's a lot.
Yeah, kind of. It's like just a dude with a coat
or
hanger.
Like childbirth. Yeah, back then, the first abortion probably was.
Well, a lot of people don't know is that, how like barbers used to be surgeons in like the time of Beethoven?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know if in like, old London, you wanted an abortion, you went to a chimney sweep.
Oh.
To just kind of scoop everything.
Yes.
Creosote,
that does make sense.
membranes, all sorts of stuff like that.
No, they have that bristled brush. They stick it up the uterus and just twist it, and it just collects everything.
Called a mustache.
Back out.
Yep. A lot of people don't know that. You went to a chimney sweep for an abortion in old time London. And there were a lot of them. Because
that's how people heated their homes.
London was full of lecherous women back in the day. I mean,
you're saying there was a lot of abortions?
Oh.
I thought you meant a lot of chimney sweeps.
Oh, no. Tons.
There's one chimney sweep doing the whole town.
If you went to a small town in the United Kingdom, in like the 1800s, whatever, there would be just people living in these dilapidated fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory huts where 2 generations of grandparents and everybody sleeping in the same bed.
And Charlie's sleeping on the fucking floor.
Who's Fart Charlie?
Fart Charlie. Well, he's got a condition. He's got a condition that they don't talk about in the movie.
Is that why he's going to the chocolate factory?
Yeah, they actually secretly want to fire. I was going to say fire him, but they want to hire him to fart.
Fart Charlie making chocolate down at the chocolate factory.
Yeah.
The farting man can because he mixes it with poo and makes the world taste good. So, anyways.
Charlie in the fart factory.
Charlie in the farting Charlie in the chocolate factory.
You could go either way.
I would like to see the Johnny Depp remake when he's like, did I do that? Oh, this is how we do things down here.
Oh my God, the little, what are they called?
Poompa Loompas?
Like pooping in
Poompa Loompas.
chocolate river. And he's like, this is our special ingredient. All right, this is going
It's an everlasting log stopper.
That sounds like constipation medicine.
It very well might. That's what Imodium needs to go in that direction.
Oh my God.
So anyways, you'd go to this little British town and there would be people living in those shacks. And then in a palace on the hill was the chimney sweep who was doing the abortions because business was good.
And he was the only one in the town.
He was the only one. Business.
His son came on after him though. He taught his son everything he knows.
He said, abortions are my business and business is a booming.
Chimney sweeps is a side gig.
Yeah. He's like, if I sweep 1, maybe 2 chimneys a week, that's a lot. That's what he says.
I'm sweeping uteruses. That's fine.
I'm up to my fucking knuckles and cervix all day. And then a lot of people don't know they would take what he scooped out. That's how you make English breakfast sausage.
Please don't
the little
say
black
that.
and red.
Don't say that.
Yeah, it's a full. A lot of people.
It's like blood sausage or whatever.
Exactly.
Oh,
they
don't say that.
They don't tell you where the blood comes from. A lot of people don't know that.
They do say that.
No, they don't. A lot of people don't know that is that the traditional full English breakfast.
Oh God.
Includes embryo.
No.
Not. It's not in its full. It's not in
the
its
fluid.
No, it's been kind of emulsified into a.
This is real Jeffrey Epstein.
Really, the way sausage is made, but it's just a different source material, if that makes sense.
Sure.
So that's extreme as hell, dude. That's so extreme.
Eating fetus for breakfast.
Yeah. Eating fetus for breakfast.
Mountain Dew sponsor us.
What are you doing? I'm getting stem cells the hard way.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to. I'm Steve-O, and this is Eat Embryos for Breakfast.
I hate that.
Go ahead. All right. I'm sorry.
What? I don't have anything.
Oh, okay.
I don't have anything to bank off of that. You told me to work things in naturally, but I don't have anything extreme.
See, that's the thing. You got to work things. You can frame something in an extreme way, but when we bring stuff to the show, I don't want to just be sitting here going through a list like we've done in the past, which is also on my part.
It's your part too.
Yes.
Well, no, because okay, I do have one because you were kind of talking about how Steve-O, if he was whatever he was. So I have
eating embryos for breakfast.
Yeah, he would make a show out of it, obviously, because it's a whole Steve-O shtick. Mm-hmm. So okay, the other day I had this idea
of child boys instead of wild boys. We're eating children.
Ew.
Welcome back to Child Boys. We're on Epstein's Island. We're here joined by our friend Jeff, and we're going to have a traditional English breakfast. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I had a thought concept the other day that was a spinoff show for Diners, Drives, and Dives or whatever the fuck. And instead of it being focused on food, it was focused on alcohol, and it was called Bars, Basements, and Brothels.
Nice.
And then whoever the host was goes to obviously a bar and then a basement, which is a bar, but a basement type bar. You know, the shitty ones in backwoods.
Sure.
And then he ends the night at a brothel. And he just gets progressively more drunk. And
this pussy is gangster.
At the end of each episode, he fucks a whore.
That's really nice. I like that. You're riffing.
But then I was like, who's going to be the host?
Guy Fieri.
No. Well, he already does cheat on his wife. It would be just one step over.
When we come back, we're going to take a look at a Colombian woman with a bodacious ass. I'm going to stick my face in it.
Oh my God. No, I feel like someone else would be so much better. I just don't know.
This soul patch was blonde when I dove in.
Oh, no. It should be brown. Now it's blonde.
I told you I had why? No, it would be brown after he does
because he's going in the ass?
Oh, yeah.
It's brown?
Guy Fieri's eating everything.
Ladies,
everything except for eggs. He doesn't eat eggs.
Yeah, no. Wash your ass.
I think I don't know if I've talked about this on the show, but the last time that we did acid, which was years ago at this point, most people take acid and they're like, oh, I'm going to find myself. I'm going to work on myself. I had a recurring thought loop in my head of Guy Fieri reviewing restaurants where people make soups in their ass. And I kept picturing him sending it off to commercial and going, when we come back, we're going to take a look at some French onion soup with a twist. And it's
oh my God,
somebody
I didn't know any of this.
Ladling French onion soup out of their ass. And he goes, this is gangster.
Oh my God. See, he couldn't tell me what was going on during his acid trip because he was too busy trying to control me because I was not.
Lauren's sobbing, and he goes, Italian wedding poop. That's all I could think of.
That's so crazy because I was looking at you crying because he looked so sad, and the whole time you're looking sad, you're just thinking about Guy Fieri eating soup out of people's asses.
Yeah, I was sad because I was living in a world where I knew that wasn't real. I was like, when this wears off, it's donezo.
No, it wouldn't be good a concept because there's not a lot of room in there.
Yeah, it's small batch soup. What
if you stuck a funnel down there and then just filled it until it reached the top of the funnel?
You've heard of it's anal to table.
Although maybe it would suck in there.
Maybe.
The soup.
Yeah, I don't know. I pictured kind of like
Isn't it called boofin?
I pictured, yeah.
Soup boofin.
Soup boofin. Soup boofin. Welcome back to Soup Boofin.
New soup boofin. Every time they get a new soup, guys, say everyone's new soup boofin.
New soup boofin.
New beginning, new so good.
I just pictured a guy doing like a handstand with his legs spread.
Yes.
And then a guy ladling like matzo ball.
Yes.
And Guy
It's a
Fieri's
big
like,
production.
you make this all from scratch. Everything, lights out, dude. Lights out. This might be the best ass soup I've had in my time on Triple D.
triple ass, triple soup.
Riffing. I love it. You're riffing. Triple ass soup. Yeah. Totally. We're riffing, ladies and gentlemen.
Soup 3 times.
Ass soup. Squared.
I told you I had a good idea, but I didn't want to tell you.
Go ahead. What's a good idea?
That was it.
That was the good idea?
Bars, basements, and brothels.
That would be fantastic. And Guy Fieri should absolutely host that. I know you're like looking for someone else, but...
You know who I was thinking? Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey?
Take him off of a game show with the families and get him on a real show.
I can't even do a Steve Harvey.
Show me bars. Brothels. Because he's on that show.
Show me the pussy.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I've gotten worked up.
No, believe me, I'm worked up too.
crying.
I'm so extreme, dude.
You're
So
the most extreme I've ever seen.
Thank you. That's nice. You normally don't give me compliments like that. Like you'll be like, you know, like I tell you, oh, you're the most beautiful one I've ever seen.
That's true.
And you'll be like, yeah, I like to look at you. So it's nice to know that I'm the most extreme,
most handsome. Most
no, I don't
cute,
need the rest.
Sexual.
Most sexual.
Yeah.
That could be interpreted not in a great way.
Well, it's the good part. Interpret it the right way.
Fucking so extreme. So extreme. I'm down there. I'm down there. I'm going, and I'm also doing a lot of people think the fingers when you do the, it's not for, it's so you can take them off of your face
spreading.
And fucking do a kickflip with a tech deck. I keep a tech deck on my nightstand, and that's not a joke.
No, it's actually, we have several tech decks throughout our condo. There's one in the kitchen.
I like to have one wherever there's a
one next to the bed.
Yeah.
One by the TV.
I got a tech deck everywhere because you never know. Like sometimes I'll be on the phone for work. I'm having a skate sesh. That's how extreme I am.
No, yeah. It's also a good stress reliever. I think you should start a campaign or something and tell people, fuck those little squishy things that everyone's obsessed with.
Pussies?
No. What are they called? Like stress balls or like the Nido shit or whatever. That fucking, the squishies.
Don't talk bad about Nido. He's our biggest fan.
No.
I love Nido. Nido.
That cube I had. Remember I got that cube like 2 years ago?
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Now people are obsessed with them and you can't buy them anymore because the little kids found out about them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So instead of doing that, we need to bring back Tech Deck.
Oh, absolutely.
And say, you need a little skateboard at your desk.
Here's something I wanted to show you.
What is it?
This is what keeps this is what keeps getting recommended me on Instagram.
Alpha gummies?
Guaranteed to get 3 inches longer. So by the way, I gotta buy it because if
guaranteed.
Look at this. Supreme. I want everyone to go to trysuprememail.com/products. Okay.
I don't think this is right.
92% reported measurable size increase within 30 days. Okay. 92%, that's nothing to sneeze at. Now you might ask, what's in it?
Yeah.
Shilajit, KSM 66. KSM 66 sounds good because that sounds like that stuff that Bob Lazar was saying that UFOs run off of. Element 115, I think that's KSM 66. Ashwagandha.
Yeah, what?
Maca root, Tongat Ali, and black pepper.
I know that first ingredient is mushroom. I know it is.
Shilajit. I mean, I can look it up right now, but...
And you don't eat mushroom.
I won't. Well, if it's going to give me 3 inches, 3 inches.
Where are the reviews?
Shilajit is a sticky tar-like mineral.
Oh, good.
Primarily found in the... So I'm glad you asked where the reviews were because this is what I wanted to show you.
Are people showing their dicks?
Yes. Look at... Well, what they've done is they've taken men's bulge pictures and just given them giant camel toes. Look at that.
Oh my
From that to
God.
that. Do you see that?
That's fucking AI, honey.
Of course it is. But look.
They're all... Okay, one guy is in a different fucking outfit, but it's the same fucking shit. This guy's got a boner.
Look at the camel toe that they gave this guy. Dominic K.
He looks like he's wearing a diaper.
Honestly, I didn't expect much, but wow. Within minutes, I felt harder than I have in years, and the size difference was obvious.
Okay, so this is not really for grown. It's for making you get harder.
Right, which
is apparently supposed to grow you a couple inches as well.
That's crazy. Is that
all these men are hard?
If your erectile dysfunction is costing you 3 inches, then
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
I'm finally confident. My erection is bigger and I last much longer. My sex life has never been better.
Let me tell you something. You don't need that.
Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you saying that. I don't know why they keep saying all these things are so. Like being a man on Instagram, you just get these things sent to you all the time through ads.
Oh, women get shit like that.
Okay. So it says a lot of them target the size, which there's no way that your dick can be made bigger through taking a pill because we'd be working on it more than we work on the cure for cancer.
100%.
Men across the world, we would all quit our jobs and form like
some sort of research group,
research lab, and we'd all be happy clocking in the morning, just working towards a common goal. That would solve all of the wars of the world. If Donald Trump went on and was like, we think we can make it bigger, there would be no more wars.
I think if everybody's our relationship the same size,
our relationship with China would skyrocket.
Oh, of course.
They're lining up. We're beating them with sticks. I'm walking into
We're beating them with our dicks, honey.
I'm walking into the dick pill factory and they're hanging from fences trying to get in. So I just feel okay. So it's always like size or whatever, but then everyone else is like, all the other ones are like, it'll make you last longer. Have these guys not heard of just like taking a break? Like, it's just jackhammering until like, I don't understand.
Yeah, but sometimes if you jackhammer, you can last longer.
That's very true. Jackhammering, that's the thing. A lot of guys think, oh, I'm approaching. I'm approaching. I need to maintain. No, if you start approaching, you have 2 options: withdraw completely and eat it for a while, which is the gentlemanly thing to do.
That's right.
Or just blast as hard as you can. You know what I mean?
Too much sensation ain't gonna do nothing.
Exactly. That's nice.
I don't even have a dick and I know what's going on.
Yep. That's hey, you're extreme.
Oh, now I am extreme.
You're a little extreme.
I riffed a little bit. Now I'm extreme.
You're a little extreme. Yeah. I mean, triple ass soups, maybe not your finest work.
Well,
but pretty good riffing. Pretty good riffing. Pretty extreme.
I know.
Pretty extreme.
Actually, speaking of dicks, I have another topic to discuss, but I feel like we've already talked about it on the show.
Go ahead, hit me with it.
Have you seen all the different dick piercings?
Mm-hmm. I've got a Prince Albert myself.
Right. So I for some reason I didn't realize that you could get a piercing all the way through.
A Jacob's ladder all the way up. Yep.
Yeah. So then I was like looking into that, and then I was doing research, and I found an article.
Is that what you're calling it? Is that why the shower head was on massage setting today? You were doing research?
No.
I get in this morning. I go, what the fuck is this?
I had to wash my hair.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything you should know before getting a penis piercing. It's an article.
Okay. Hit me with the things I need to know, because I can't imagine what else I would need to know. The thing that makes me nervous,
because there's different ways to pierce it.
It would get stuck on my boxers.
But what intrigued me is it says, keep reading to learn more about the types, possible sexual benefits, risks, and aftercare.
See, I think that would be kind of uncomfortable for a woman. And
100%. That's why it made me look, because I watched a girl's story time. She said that she fucked a guy.
Was she reading to children at a library? You watched a girl's story time?
On TikTok, when someone tells a story in front of a camera and I'm watching it. Is that, what else would I call that? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm blind and deaf, so I really didn't see any of this. But anyway.
I was just, the way you referred to it as story time, I was picturing her reading like a picture book to children at a public library. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, what I'm doing right now is telling a story.
Go ahead. Story time. I'm listening.
Time.
Go ahead.
She said that her first penis that she fucked, whatever, had a piercing all the way through the shaft, and that it got stuck a couple times. Or like sometimes it wouldn't go all the way in. And so then when she had sex with someone else and slipped right in, she was like, oh, so I said, why would you pierce your whole dick?
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked up and I'm like, okay, so maybe it's a sexual thing?
It would have to be, yeah. Let me tell you something. If a guy, let me explain something to you, okay? As a guy with a dick.
You can get your taint.
A guy is not doing anything to his penis that's not for some sort of either sexual pleasure for himself,
right,
or perceived sexual pleasure for a partner. Mm-hmm. Guys aren't just doing that because they like the way it looks.
But
you know what I mean?
It says some genital piercings, not all.
Okay, I understand, but what I'm saying is that a guy's not sticking a needle into his penis if the promise is someone's coming harder.
Yeah, but
you
most
understand?
of it says for your partner's benefit.
Okay, so
you're doing it for the ladies.
That's what I'm saying. For perceived pleasure for a partner. Nobody is just sticking a needle into their dick just because.
No,
it's someone.
I'm not saying that.
Someone's being promised a harder cum. If that makes sense. But
in most situations, it's the lady.
Okay, we've established that. I don't understand. Do some extreme reading. And I worked with a guy. I think I've told you this, Connor. I won't say his name. He had a piercing called a backdoor knocker. Is
it your taint?
No, what that is that flap of skin on my dick that goes from the base of your dick to your balls, like the bat wing? Mm-hmm. He had a ring through that. And it kind of looked like one of those, what do they call it? Like a door knocker on a house.
Yeah, okay.
It was called a backdoor knocker. And it was so when he's in missionary, his ball thing is slapping her asshole. I didn't understand it. He also told me one time that he was Jesus Christ. So, take it for what it is.
Maybe he was.
He was a man of many delusions. He told me he was the reincarnation of Christ. He was going to save me. And I said, we're in a vape shop and we're alone and I'm scared.
And 16.
I said, why don't you get out of here? I'll close up.
He was like, okay.
He was like, well, I just want to talk to you more about my message. And I was like, dude, I got to close all this stuff up. There are people out there who need your message. And he was like, oh my God, you're right. And then I quit. And I was like, that guy's not the Messiah. He's scaring me.
I'm sorry. That's what happens when you work at a vape shop.
Yeah. Well, it was an honest living. I was blowing O's. Blowing O's of frozen lime drop. Talking single mothers into buying $100 e-cig setups.
That's nice.
Well, that's what it would do. It's what it would be.
This was back in the day when vapes were first came up, like SS Vape type shit. You went to the vape store. It
was SS Vape that I worked at.
Yeah. You didn't go to the gas station. You didn't go to the tobacco store.
No, you went
to the Vape Hut.
Safe Smoking Vape.
Right.
SS Vape. And what they did is, none of these things were tested.
Also, no geek bars. You couldn't get
there weren't disposables. You got juice.
Yeah.
I liked frozen lime drop was my favorite. It tasted like a lime popsicle. And I also liked some of the vanillas, but these things were not regulated. They were made by some guy in Tawny Town named Twitch.
Right.
And they called him Twitch because he literally was an amphetamine addict. Okay. Or that's what was told to me. I don't know. For legal purposes. No, I never met him. But they were like, yeah, there's a guy who's all tweaked up in Tawny Town making these in like a barn. His name's Twitch. And I'm like, oh, okay.
And y'all were selling that shit?
Yeah. And the people would come in and they would go, I want to quit smoking because it's dangerous. And I go, well, good news. Twitch whipped up an extra safe batch. So whatever you want. And then you would sell them. And it was so expensive. And it cost the company, I want to say like $4 for like a kit.
That's crazy.
And we were selling them for like 120. It was insane.
And you had to buy like huge bottles of e-juice for like $25. And if you didn't like them, what the fuck were you going to do?
Incorrect. Because when I got into it, it was 15 milliliters. It was the tiny bottles that were still like $30.
Jesus.
Oh, we were gouging. I mean, people were losing their homes because they were so hopelessly addicted to the nicotine.
Those are hard to. Those are pretty rare now. Your stepdad uses one still, but not a lot of people use them anymore.
So there were different nicotine levels. There was 3, 6, 12, 18, 24, and 36. I would hover between an 18 and a 24. I like that throat hit. But the 36. One time, my stepfather, who also worked there, he was he oversaw all of the operations. He bet me that I couldn't do 36 milligram of like one of those cloud machine mods.
Oh my God.
And
Did you puke?
I got so sick.
Oh, I'm sure.
The flavor was tropical menthol. I got so sick.
Yuck.
Yeah, it was gross. But hey, the vape shop was a good time. Good time down at SS Vape.
I got sick the first time I tried Zen. Remember?
Yeah. Cool Mint. That was a bad flavor. Cool Mint is the worst flavor of Zen. As a matter of fact, I don't even think they make it anymore.
I don't think they do either. I think you're right. That was like when Zen was first a thing.
They said our partnership with Vicks Vapor Rub has fucking ended. So we can no longer furnish that flavor.
Disgusting.
You want to wrap this up?
No, I have something really important that I found out today.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I found out that, do you know the movie E.T.? Obviously, it's a classic. E.T. Phone Home.
Yeah.
Right. So did you know that in the E.T. suit was a disabled man? He had no legs. And he was in the suit.
Thank God we found him some work.
No, they didn't even credit him in the movie.
Well, no, but I mean, he was, okay, first of all.
Why wouldn't they credit him in the movie? He had no legs and he wore a fucking suit and he walked around and they didn't even credit him in the movie?
Well, I'm sure he didn't have an agent. And an agent is the person who negotiates your crediting in a movie and stuff like that. I'm sure he was unrepresented.
I feel like they just found him on the internet or like called him up and was like, "You don't have any legs. Will you be in this suit?"
You know what? You're right about that. That's definitely what happened. When E.T. came out in 1978, they were checking Craigslist.
No, they probably put out an ad in the paper.
Yeah, no, they probably found him on Facebook.
Not Facebook.
They sent out a tweet and they said, "Hey, we need someone without legs." And they go, "Take your pick. Everybody just got back from Vietnam. We're inundated with these motherfuckers. They're lining the streets. If you look into a river, they're bobbing like a bobber. There's so many of them. It looks like a river in India with how many of these armless and legless people we have.
No, he had arms. He just didn't have legs.
No, but I'm grouping them all together. They say, "Hey, we've got an amputee problem." Somebody better start writing some movie parts for these motherfuckers because they're rolling down the streets like tumbleweeds.
Oh, it makes sense why they wouldn't be able to use CGI in the ET either because it was back in.
Yeah, and they were working on it. They were putting out Facebook posts going, "Hey, if somebody could figure out how to animate this." Here's my
theory. I think he was probably related to somebody on the movie. And then they were like, "Hey, it'd be crazy if we could just find someone who didn't have legs." And then someone piped up from the back was like, "My cousin Jerry." Oh wait, no, his name's Matthew. My cousin Matt.
My cousin Matt. He just came back from Vietnam. He's hooked on opium.
I think we should give him credit. Hold on. His name is Matthew Demerit.
Demerit?
Demerit.
Oh my God. He's named after the worst thing you can get in school. A demerit?
A demerit. Did you ever get one?
God hated that guy.
Did you have demerits in public school?
I had suspensions. I've been suspended a few times.
No, I'm asking.
My problem was I had a big mouth,
Baby,
is that
I'm asking.
What would happen is a teacher would say something I didn't like and I would make a snide comment and then there'd be a back and forth and it would end with me going, "I'm not going to get in trouble at home, so fuck you."
And then your grandparents would just pick you up.
Yeah, my grandparents would pick me up.
Call Larry and be like, "I got in trouble again."
My mom would pick me up. I mean, like, I feared, I had no consequences. You know what I mean? So I was kind of acting like an adult for my entire life, except for like the holding a job kind of deal.
Right.
But I had like the confidence of an adult all throughout school where I was like, this lady's fucking husband's just left her. This lady's drinking is out of control. She's drinking wine every night. She's coming in with a red puffy face and tell me to fucking breathe down my neck because I didn't do a fucking multiplication table. Fuck you, cunt.
That's how he ended up in the special school.
Yeah. It wasn't a special school. It was a vocational school where they go, "Hey, these are people who aren't going to college. Obviously, we got to find them a trade.
Help them.
Yeah, these
degenerates. No, because you could do like cooking and stuff there too, right?
So that went to the people with good grades, the cooking,
right?
And then they kind of delineated the rest of us between computer networking.
Wasn't there like a mechanic,
HVAC, auto body, and it was really going. These people, it's a matter of time before they end up in a penitentiary. Let's teach them skills where they can at least give something to society, pay into some social security or something for a couple years beforehand.
Yeah.
So,
amen.
You want to wrap it up?
There's a creeper out there. There's literally a creeper.
A guy?
Yeah, dude. There's like a guy walking between the fence line and the trees back there.
Oh, well, it's a free country. It is a free country. We can't. It's a free country. We live in a community. Maybe he's just a big fan
of us,
of weedcap radio,
of our streams.
Of course, he's looking for your extremities. Actually, he's holding a satellite. It's a new invention called an extremity detector, and he's like,
"Damn!"
So he's going, "I've never seen anything like this outside of a boom boom huck jam." This thing is off the charts.
The extreme is just coming out of this condo.
Hold on,
what the fuck is boom boom huck jam?
Hold on, Mighty Kids Meal, Tony Hawk. I got to show you this before we log off.
Are you going to explain what Boom Boom Huck Jam is?
Yeah, it was a thing.
But
here you go.
What?
Tony Hawk's Boom Boom Huck Jam, McDonald's. I had all of these.
You can buy it on Amazon.
No, that's a ramp racer toy. It's just a targeted ad that you fell for because you're a woman. Yeah, Tony Hawk's Boom Boom Huck Jam. I had that. It would ride down a track.
But what is it?
You wouldn't understand it.
Is it a festival of sorts?
It's a celebration of being extreme.
Who named it that?
An extreme person. Boom Boom.
Where
Here
did
you go.
You get the name from?
Tony Hawk's Boom Boom Huck Jam. Okay. I'm about to show you, when we log off, I'm going to show you a room fuck jam. Tony Hawk's Boom Boom Huck Jam was a tour that Tony Hawk did across America.
A tour?
Joining him on the tour was fellow skateboarders Bob Burnquist, Bob Burnquist, Mega Ramp King,
Extreme,
referenced earlier. Bucky Lasik, Hometown Boy, referenced earlier. Matt Hoffman, Dave Mira, R.I.P. Dave Mira shot himself in a truck.
Oh, God.
Yeah, shot himself in a truck. But see, this is it. It was a little tour all through.
Was Bam on there?
No, Bam wasn't. Bam was too busy. He was in Finland with Ville Valo, the singer of Him, and they were being anorexic together and not gay, but gay adjacent.
Gay enough.
They're like shaving their pubes to show off their like pubic tattoos together, but they're not kissing.
Weird. You know what? In that era, a lot of men wore like that low-rise jean and they had pube tattoos. Bring that back. Bring it back.
Yeah.
I want it.
I didn't have.
I want you to have that.
You want me to? I'll get a heartogram. I'll get a heartogram pube tattoo for the show.
With my name on it.
No, not with your name on it. No.
Why?
Because you're gonna get Caleb tattooed on your pubes.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Why?
Because I brought it up several times, and every time you're like, "No, don't strut for the show." I go, "How many times would it?" I
literally have said I would get a tattoo of your name anywhere on my body.
Well, that's where I want it. I wanted to say property
on your asshole.
Get weedcap radio right above where the slit ends. Get our logo.
Do you realize that someone else is going to have to do that? Like you can't.
Yeah, we'll find a woman.
Oh, I already know.
We'll find a woman for it. So, guys, that's weedcap radio for this week. Sorry, it's a little makeup show.
Stay tuned for the tattoo review.
We hope you enjoyed it.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I'll blur it. I'll blur the slit. It'll be very Japanese.
They're going to have to shave my pubes.
Thank God.
Fuck you.
All right. See you guys. Thanks for listening, by the way. We love you. Shout out Nito. Shout out Tank.
Everybody, welcome to the weedcap.
Will we be live again?
Yeah, Friday night. Shout out Tank. Shout out Nito. Shout out Jamie. Shout out iCarly.
Hey. And everyone else.
Shout out Zach Stone at the South Philly Hand and Stone. Go get massaged.
I could use a massage.
I don't want you getting massaged by a man, but if you're listening to this and you need a massage, you should go see Zach Stone at the South Philly Hand and Stone. Rub you up good.